Back to Axion. So I've had to redo this video, so it's going to be a little shorter than the original. So we'll get straight into it. So we just finished auction day number 80, can you believe it? 80 days around the world with Axion. So the 1st of February, we had 6.8 million in there, and 1.45 ETH, with Axion per day for the ETH, is 4.7 million. So there we are, that's without the 10% bonus, obviously. Now, we've just started day 81, the 2nd of February. It's only got 183,000 in there, so do not go into that one, just way too small. This obviously been started now, just over an hour into that one. So day 81 is in progress. Now, we will just go quickly to mining, look at the APY. The APY is now 127%, so this is down from about 150 yesterday, and that's pretty neat. So you can get into that if you want. So just we'll have a look at that at the news update afterwards. So let's have a quick look at the market stats. We're 275 billion Axion supply, 97.8 billion in circulating supply. So obviously got some whales out there. Circulating market cap is 25.7 million. That's really quite good. And the total stakes has gone over 20,000. So big clap to everybody for that. That's a huge milestone, and over 1100 for average stake length. So that's the second clap. So some really good milestones being hit by Axion. The total Axion staked is 177.2 billion, and average stake amount is 8.8 billion. So it's a bit lower, and that's all due to whales, no doubt. 77.79% is staked, so it's definitely whales. Another great milestone hit, 1106 High Five Club stake members, almost 6.7 billion, almost at the 10 billion mark. Very exciting. Total wallets 14,272, so it's just slowly creeping up there. And here's the answer to our unstaking. We've got 3 whales, so 2 whales came out since yesterday. We've got 7 great whites, so that's another 2 great whites out there. These guys are all pretty good, so they'll probably be back in. Tree pledges are back to 1.2 million. Now, the main event for the day, Axion Today's show, launched with the community devs, including T-Dally, the new dashboard, and it is a A+ and 10 out of 10, knock it out of the park kind of dashboard, really pushing the frontier of the crypto market, and a huge shout out to them, brilliant work. And so it's got a few extra things that's not on the stats page, particularly that we want to look at. So we're going to get into it. It's obviously got the crypto rank, it's 398, and let's get into some of that. It's got some really nice layouts. You can see the previous video I did on this earlier today, also the Axion Today's show video. Both of those will be posted in the description below, so you can watch those. A lot of great content there, and my video explores the whole site in a live stream, and Axion Today's show announces the launch with T-Dally, so well worth a watch. So get into that. Also special on this site is that there's actually an auction kind of indicator telling you whether it's oversubscribed or not, so it's really neat for that. And let's jump down to analytics. I think there's something we want to look at here. Yeah, wallets, so that's a key metric you can look out for. So it's going to be going forward, it's going to be huge with the marketing impact. Now, another biggie is that it's got Axion total shares here. So there's 241 billion shares. So if you didn't know that, that's how many shares there are. And that's the main game, is to get as many shares as you want. Another beautiful thing here is the big payday is graphically provided. So it looks really beautiful there. Very like that indeed. So let's have a quick look at the daily Axion payout per M share. Brilliant. Check that out. So per M share or million shares, you're getting about 200 to 300 at the moment. So pretty neat indicator. You can come and see that for yourself. The link will be in the description also below. So it's also got obviously the live auction on this page and the categories which we looked at. You can add in your portfolio, of course, and check that out. Brilliant. And you've got your My Daily Payout, which you'll love. So this is something that people want to know what exactly they'll get on their actual payout given the amount of shares they have. So pretty cool. And then finally, it's got the activity in here. You can see the stakes that have just been made in the minutes or hours or whatever it's just gone by. So it's brilliant. And there's an indicator that comes up, a notification that's real brilliant too. So check that out. Brilliant launch. Congrats to the team. Really bodes well for user friendliness, and it's going to be great. So let's jump straight to the calculator. You can use that obviously to work out how many million shares you might get if you're going to do a stake. so check that out. I'll leave that in the link too. Finally, looks like the markets, the Dow's pushing slightly over that 30,000, so we'll see where that heads. The crypto is a Bitcoin at 34,400, Ethereum at 1,430, just depends on which exchange you're on, but those are the prices on a TradeView. And finally, we'll wrap up with the news, and we'll check that out. So, Axion Today's show was on. Excellent stuff there, so check that out on the news. Heaps of stuff, notifications about that. Also, we finished yesterday, this notice, we actually formally finished the US Blitz with 18.5 billion, or close to 18.6 billion staked with a 2.5 billion giveaway. So brilliant. Just one thing after another, just awesome. Now in the Axion Today show, they also talk about the stake extension and frozen share rate. Haven't seen that part, so I'm going to go back and watch that shortly. But that's what's on there, and I'll leave the link to that video and the dashboard below. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell for further notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.